Hi everybody, it's Alex at Wake Up to Wellness, and I'm here today to talk about the seesaw of damage and repair, which determines how we age. I've got my chopstick here to represent the seesaw. Now, when we're young, the damage end of the seesaw is really low and the repair end is really high. This is called catabolic metabolism, and the repair end here is called anabolic metabolism. We all remember what it was like to be young. We seem to be able to risk life and limb and rarely get injured. If we did get hurt, cut, or broke a bone, it healed incredibly quickly, almost miraculously. And as we age, that repair end of the seesaw starts to tip and level off. And at about this even spot right here is about age 25, 30 for most people. This is on average. From there on in, the seesaw begins to tip down with the repair steadily going down and the damage steadily going up. For some people, it's much more dramatic than others. Life circumstances can certainly rapidly increase aging. And for others, it's quite imperceptible, so that we're aging and we don't even realize it. And then we look back at photographs with shock. When we're at about age 65, this damage end of the cycle is high enough that the average North American is on about 6 pharmaceutical drugs and suffering through all the side effects of those. And at about age 77, the damage on average becomes so high that the body can't repair itself long enough to sustain life, and the seesaw ride is over at that point. So why does that happen at all? Well, it's totally natural for us to be moved on from the planet. We're part of nature, and we see everything around us is born and dies, and we're part of that cycle too. And nature has a plan to move us on and make room for young people on the planet. So aging is really a communication between the brain and the body about how old are we. The body and brain is constantly asking and answering the question, how old are we? And it does that by way of longevity signals, and I'll share a few of those with you right now. Probably the most commonly known longevity signal is activity level, or exercise, as we sometimes call it. So, this really makes a lot of sense. When we're really active in our lives, we're sending a signal to the brain in answer to the question, how old are we, that says, I am young, I'm active, I've got stuff to do, I've got a purpose, I'm busy, there's a lot going on. And so the brain says, this person is young and vital, and so keep up the repair and renewal end of metabolism. Keep the anabolic metabolism going. When we get to that point in life where we're spending more time in the rocking chair than we are moving around, when we're spending more time in front of the TV, eating our junk food, than we are tending to children or going to work or being busy, then we're sending a very strong signal to the brain that says, I'm done. My purpose is complete. I'm more sedentary. I'm putting my feet up and I'm preparing for the end. And the brain says, okay, let's start keeping the catabolic end of the metabolism going. Allow the damage, allow the breakdown, and minimize repair, because this person's done. They're on their way out. So that's a simplified way of explaining this longevity signal. Other longevity signals between body and brain that determine aging are the ratio of our lean muscle mass to fat, our blood sugar level. Is it healthy and balanced? Okay, that's why diabetes is sometimes referred to as turbo aging. The energy level in our cells, our hormone levels like DHEA. Those are just to name a few. The great news is there's all kinds of stuff that we can do to keep pushing up on this repair end of the cycle and pushing down on damage. One of them, of course, is exercise. I'm sure most of us would think about that right away, exercise. But the fact is, without vital energy, it is very difficult for the body for us to sustain a good level of exercise. We need vital energy on a cellular level. Otherwise, our exercise regime can actually be damaging. And I think we've all experienced that. You gather your willpower and you say, I'm going to start jogging again, and you go out for your jog, and you can just be devastated with fatigue and aches and pains. And one of the things that we need to do is we need to support the body to have the vital energy at the cell level, in the mitochondria of the cell. We need to support the body by bringing down inflammation so we can actually go out for a run and not have our knees or ankles swell up. One of the ways that we can do that, that nature has provided for us, is powerful plant medicine. This world is full of a variety of amazing plant medicines that we're just beginning to really understand and learn how to harness in order to give us vital energy, to bring down inflammation, all those kinds of things. And one example of that is cordyceps, one of the most powerful longevity mushrooms that we can use. And another is aloe vera. Aloe vera has a multitude of amazing benefits, but one of which is in repairing and supporting collagen in the body, which pretty much is basically holds our whole body together and gives us that literal spring in our step. Another thing that we can do is supplement hormones. DHEA in the United States, DHEA is available in one of our products called Prime. In Canada, DHEA is not available, so we have something called Prime C that has a host of other great components in it, but DHEA is actually available in Canada by prescription. So if you feel that you're experiencing side effects of aging, of that damage cycle in the body increasing, you can go to your physician. You can ask to have your DHEA levels measured, and you can ask for a prescription supplement of DHEA hormone, which is known to control an enormous variety of metabolic functions within the body related to aging. And by doing some of these things, which include eating a natural whole food diet, drinking lots of pure water, being active, and keeping our mind positive and uplifted, doing our spiritual practice, all of these things together, including with this wonderful plant medicine, mean that we can produce better cells today than we did yesterday, and we can have a tremendous impact on our experience of aging, stay vital and young right to the last breath on this planet. So push the subscribe button here, and I will be doing videos a little more detail in the future to teach you about the 4 main contributing factors in the body to aging, and those are glycation, oxidation, wear and tear, and liver function. So I look forward to sharing that information with you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.